Hi everyone, it's Joe. Welcome back to another ramble. It is Thursday, July 2nd at 10:02 p.m. EST, and this is a ramble for Wednesday, July 1st. Take two, because earlier I tried to do it and I got interrupted, so we are trying again. Okay. So yesterday I did the ramble for the day prior, and I meant to do this one later that night. Things just mentally went downhill and I didn't feel in a good headspace to do a ramble, so I meant to do it earlier today, and then earlier turned into afternoon, and then like I said, I was interrupted, and so we're just doing it now. Alrighty. Yesterday, what all did I get up to? Sorry, I have an itch, and I'm trying to deal with it at the same time, because of course, super inconvenient things happen whenever I try to ramble. Okay, yesterday, Wednesday. Alrighty, so I was up and downstairs by about noon. I keep sleeping in really late. I don't really like it, but it's because I go to bed so late. And I, I'm so sorry. I was up and downstairs, and then I had some breakfast, and then I was, just watching, quite a bit of, Boardwalk Empire. I watched a lot of it yesterday. Although I don't quite remember how many episodes it was. But I watched quite a few. And then I, after watching however many, because by this point it was already past noon, I kept watching into the evening, while also being active on Twitter and being social with some of the people that I am mutuals with on there. It was time for dinner, so we had dinner, which is always good and exciting. And then I helped my mom do her exercise stuff, and afterwards I I was doing prior, it was just a buttload of Boardwalk Empire. Now fortunately I can say without a doubt, having now begun season 2, because last night I finished season 1, I like it quite a bit. That said, it is so good that I was up until 4 a.m. And then I took my meds and I went to bed. Now, unfortunately, as well, around the time when I stopped watching it, to prep for bed, take the medicine, and so on, mentally I started. Or no, I'm sorry, that was around 3, or 2:45. So I took my meds, and I was going up to bed. Well, unfortunately, by that point, I was laying in bed, and mentally, I don't know what happened, but just all of a sudden, I was really sad and depressed, and just felt utterly alone, and terrible, and it just it came out of nowhere. It hit me like a truck. I hated it. Of course, by this point, I had already done my mood tracking for the day, so it was I can't go back in and change it. I probably can, but, also, I pre-ordered yesterday, when it came out today, the new Rhythm Heaven game, which is exciting. I'm trying to think of, aside from Boardwalk Empire and then randomly being depressed, if anything else happened yesterday, but honestly, I think in terms of things that happened / I did yesterday was pretty uneventful. like I said, though, excluding the depression stuff, because I mean that was eventful. It just happened at the very end of the day, and fortunately, I fell asleep pretty quickly after I got up there. But yeah, that genuinely might be it. I'm sorry this ramble was kind of rough because it's late and then it was delayed and then I didn't really know what to talk about. And this just, it was all kind of a mess. So I'm very sorry about that. But I think I'm going to go ahead and end that one here. And then I think I'm going to go ahead and do today's right after. That way we don't have a repeat of yesterday. So as always, if you like to listen to it, leave feedback in the comments below. Subscribe and turn on post notifications to stay up to date on things I post. And as always, don't forget, your support means the world to me. I love you all, and most importantly, I miss my bestie more than anyone else and anything else in the entire world. And I can't wait until I get to hang out with her and just be around her and talk with her. Because I know last night I really wished I could talk with her about some things that were going on. But I'll be back in just a minute to record today's ramble. Until then, bye.